Hello, this is Martin Brossman, and today I want to talk to you about WordPress and setting up your own WordPress blog. To start, I want to explain there are two basic flavors of WordPress. The one we'll look at today is WordPress.com, right here, WordPress.com. The other one is WordPress.org. WordPress.org allows you to download the WordPress software and install it on your own server. This is what you would do if you were going to install a WordPress blog on your actual website. And this is something for beginners. I'd recommend either having the place where you get your website add it for you, or have the person who set up your website install the latest version of WordPress onto your site, in which they would go here and then select download WordPress and they would install it. So now let's go to the WordPress that we're going to talk about today, which is WordPress.com. You'll start by signing up. So you'll click the sign up button here and then fill in all the blanks to be registered at WordPress.com. I've already done this, so I'm going to sign into my existing account and create a WordPress blog. So let me first sign in. Now I go to my account and then a screen comes up and I scroll down, and right here at the bottom it says register another blog. I click on that. It opens up another screen where I can give my new blog name. Of course it has to be available. So I'm going to pick a name and we'll see if it's taken. So I'm going to call it Tools and Tips for Pokken Owners. I named it Pokken, and then I'm selecting, of course, English, and I would like this blog to appear in the search engines unless you don't want it to. I'll click Create Blog, and it says that blog's already taken, so I have to come up with a unique name. So I think I'll pick Pokken Users. There we go. And now let's see if that's available. I click Create Blog again, and it tells me Pokken Users at WordPress.com is mine. So now let's go ahead and click on that. And you can see this is the blank template that you get when you start with a blog. So now I'm going to go into my dashboard and select Pokken Users, and it says Tools and Tips for Pokken Users, and this is kind of the control room or dashboard where you can start updating information. And what we have here is posts and pages, two key concepts that are important for you to understand. Posts are the basic fundamentals of our blog that we're going to create, and I'll click on that, where we add post to our blog. And then pages are fixed static pages where we might want to add information about or title. If you were building this as a web-based website, this is what would be the first thing you see, and then the blog would be secondary. We're coming back to this blog, and I've added a few posts already, so I'm going to show you how they look from the dashboard perspectives. So here are the names, the titles of the blogs here in the dashboard, and then I want to show you how they look on the blog. And here you can see these are the posts. If you notice, these are titles we saw before. So let's go back, see Pokken Raleigh Facebook fan page. Pokken Raleigh Facebook fan page. So let's add another post, and I want to walk through the basics of it. First, we want to give it a title. This is announcing the new Pokken Raleigh website that will really replace this blog in the future. Now that I gave it a title, you can see the permalink here, and I could edit this if I wanted to make it shorter. And this is where you can put the body of what you're typing. It's very important you don't just paste something from Word into this window, because Word will add other things in than the basic text that we won't see here, but they will cause problems when we post it. If you want to post something from Word and you click the word HTML, which is the native code that you can put in a blog, and you click paste, then it basically will strip out those items and you can switch over to visual and then modify them. So I'm going to type something in here real simple, announcing it, and then I'm going to add a picture and publish it and let you see it. Now I've made a basic post in here, but I'd like to add some hyperlinks. That means places where people can click on a word, a phrase, or a web address and go to a website. So I'll pick Pokin Raleigh website and select it. Then I'll click the little chain right here, and I'm going to put the address I want someone to go to. I'll want to open it in a new window, so this website stays here, and I might give it a title. Then I click insert, and notice how this has become a hyperlink right here. We'll do one more. Of course, the link to the actual website I'd like to be a hyperlink as well, so I'll select that. I'll right click, copy it, click the little chain again, and paste it in here. Looks like I have to put another slash there to correct it. Then open it in a new window, and I'll put the name again. Now I'll click insert, and notice it became a hyperlink as well. So this is the basic text. Now on the right hand side I can add some tags or keywords if I want. So I'll put Pokin Raleigh, Pokin, and I'll put my name. I've set up some categories to help organize the different discussions here, and I'll click the ones that apply, and if I had a new category I could click that here. There's an area for an excerpt if I want. This is short enough, I'm not going to add anything, and that's the basics of it, except for one thing. A post is much more interesting with a picture, so I'm going to get a picture and add it to this post. What I did is I actually got a screen capture of the website Pokin Raleigh, and I'm going to add that as a picture. Let me put my cursor in the body. Then there's a little framed like image here that says add an image. There's also one to add video to let you know, and one to add audio, but we're going to use this one. Click that. Notice the window comes up, and I'm going to select the file. I'm going to go into my folder with Pokin Photos. Here's the picture I want. I'll select it, open it. It will upload. Then there's the title. I'm going to clean that up a little. Pokin Raleigh website. Alternate text, important to put in because this is if the image doesn't load and you want it relevant and informative. If we want a caption, picture of the Pokin Raleigh website, and I can add a description, but I'm not going to here. I want it to be on the far right. I want it to be a medium size. It shows the pixels, and then I want to insert it into the post. There we go. It's showing up. It says picture of the Pokin Raleigh website. So now let's see what this looks like published. Ready? Publish. We could have saved it as a draft as well and come back. And let's go look at the blog and see what it looks like. There it is. There's a little blog post ready to go. This completes the instruction on how to set up a basic free WordPress.com website. This is Martin Brossman with Pro Networking Online.